Alright guys, so it seems like every day there's some new drama or just something going on in the game that just gets everyone riled up, and that's pretty much just been going on ever since this update dropped. So I saw this post here less than a day ago, captioned, "What has this game gotten to?" And look at this. It's a notification from Clash Royale that says, "Feeling stuck in your current arena? Check out the super mega deal in the shop." So basically now Clash Royale's at the point where it's like they're not even hiding it anymore. They're basically confirming that their game is pay to win because they're saying feeling stuck in your current arena. And I saw from what people are saying, it doesn't matter what arena you're in, you'll get this notification. So let's say you just got the game, right? You're like learning the game, you're in arena 2 or 3 only, and you get this notification, and it's like just straight up telling you if you're feeling stuck, you should spend money, and that's like the best solution. And as you'd expect, the comments are just going crazy. They're like, no shot they try to sell you deals and notifications. And like that's what I'm thinking too. The fact that they called it a super mega deal, like the way they word it too, makes it sound like it's an amazing deal as well. And you guys might be thinking, is that only iOS? Do you get those notifications on Android? Yep, it turns out you do. There's a post here from 14 hours ago that says they don't even try to hide it anymore. Feeling stuck in your current arena, check out the super mega deal in the shop. So both on iOS and Android, they're dishing out these notifications trying to get people to basically be pay to win and make it seem like that's the only solution. So if you're like not able to climb up, you have to buy deals in the shop essentially. And now this guy's defending Supercell with Clash Royale, saying Clash Royale players gonna be real surprised when they realize notifications and shop offers are optional. Ignore them. I mean, I think that's actually a decent point. I gotta, say, give him a tiny bit of credit. Like, it is true you can mute notifications and shop offers or whatever. This guy replies, though, and makes a very good counter argument saying that you don't get it. The problem is not with the offer, it's that they confirm that this is a pay-to-win game. That's what I'm saying. Since they're encouraging you to buy that offer and be over-leveled, which means that if you play ladder, it's not fair at all since you have advantage from the beginning. Imagine your log not killing goblins from a goblin barrel. So they're basically like not even hiding it anymore. They're like saying right in front of you, the fact is notification from the game, that if you're struggling, just spend money. That's like just the best option, you know? And now you guys might be wondering, how much money has Clash Royale been making these days? Well, I have pulled up the Supercell revenue of the last month, 46 million in total. This is the iOS stats. But anyways, guys, if you look at Clash Royale, it's actually made $12 million last month, and I was checking the stats for the previous months, like a few months ago, and it was only around $5 million on average they were making a month. So I have to say, I mean, even though everyone's pissed about the update, this money grab does seem to be working for Supercell. I don't know if it's going to pay off for them in the long run. Maybe this is only going to help them short term, just kind of like milking the game, however much life the game has left. They're trying to get all the revenue out that they can from their most loyal players before the game dies. That's something possible, but as of now it's working. I mean, they made 12 million in revenue in the last month. And it's no surprise that they're making so much money because they pretty much, like I was talking about, they pretty much admitted themselves that the game is pay to win and everyone knows it now. I mean, look at the top 10 last season. Everyone in the top 10 had evolutions. There wasn't a single person who got top 10 last season who didn't have evolutions, which practically means it's impossible. I mean, I don't even think it was possible last meta for someone to get top 10 without evolutions, which just shows how broken they are and why so many people are spending money. I mean, and you can see one person even got top 10 with the Evolved Mortar before it was even out because it was a glitch and it came out a few hours earlier than it was supposed to. And while we're on the topic of evolutions, let's see how people feel about them. Originally, YouTubers were pretty, optimistic about them. Even B-Rad was happy they were out in the game. B-Rad, one of the biggest English creators in the game, now changed his mind. He was saying a few weeks in, I'm completely done with evolutions. Either release like 10 new ones at once to fix the meta, or kill them temporarily. And I feel like the reason why he said that, to fix the meta, is because pretty much every other card in the game sucks right now. Evolutions are like the only good cards. I mean, even champions seem mid compared to the evolutions. I mean, it's kind of to the point where it's like, if you don't have an evolution, you're just at such a massive disadvantage, and it just kind of makes the game, the meta right now, pretty stale, because it's just like, at the top of ladder, it's like all the same decks for the most part, and then it's like, in competitive, it's going to be the evolutions every single duel, and then it's like, if you are free to play, it's just a massive advantage. I think that's why he's saying that. It's like, I don't understand why they don't have more of them. Why aren't there more weak cards that get the evolution? It's also always the cards that are like already pretty good that got one. Like, for example, the mortar was already really good. The firecracker is like really annoying. So it was like, did it really need one? The Royal Giant was always one of the best win conditions in the game. I mean, the skeleton's really good cycle card. The barbs were the only one that were actually good. I don't understand why they don't give an evolution to something like Wizard or like E-Drag, like something that's like, not great in the meta to actually change things up, And this is why, guys, I believe B-Red made this tweet where he was talking about like he's done with evolutions. I mean, like, look at the current meta right now. This is ladder in the past 14 days. Like, I mean, look at this. In the top 3, you got all the evolutions. You got the Royal Giant, you got the Mortar, you got the Barbarians. Honestly, I'm surprised Firecracker is 6. I thought she would be in the top 4 along with those. But anyway, like, still, like, 4 of them are in the top 6. And it's like, pretty much all the other cards are just so weak in comparison. I mean, here, I'll even pull up for you guys too, Ultimate Champion, to show it's not just all of like, as Ultimate Champion's like kind of at the top of ladder, so it's not just showing its regular ladder. Like, look at that. Now this is even worse. It's like top 3 of all Barbarians: Firecracker, RG. Boom. It's like there's your top 3. I'm actually kind of surprised that the Evolved Mortar isn't up here. Oh, that's probably because I have it set to 14 days. But yeah, guys, it's like literally the evolve cards are so broken that even champions that are like also pretty broken don't even seem that broken because of how broken the evolve cards are. And as you can see too, the elite wild cards, the offers have returned to the shop, and this explains why they've been making so much money this past month, in June, and then probably also in July they're gonna make a ton. It's because they keep dishing out all these offers in the shop. I actually would say, guys, this is the most offers I think I've like ever seen in the shop in like a month. Like, ever since the update dropped, they've just been like advertising the offer so much. You saw the notifications, and even just like having them in the shop. It's been like boatloads of offers like every day I've been checking, so it's just been kind of crazy recently. And yeah, guys, I just had to include this last post here at the end. I mean, everything kind of seems to be a mess right now. Like, even the ads just like advertising the game. Look at this guy captioned this: how did marketing allow this? And I know there's been a lot of like really weird Clash Royale ads recently, but this one is like kind of the strangest out of all of them. I'm not even joking. This was a legitimate ad. Apparently here you saw that this guy got on YouTube, and it says, "and bring down the wrath of Zeus to destroy 3 small girls," referring to the 3 musketeers and the lightning. Like, what the heck? Like, I know they're like making a joke out of it, but I'm surprised that they actually had that inside of an ad. And now this guy's comment probably makes the most sense for why this happened. I know Supercell outsources ads like this to external companies, also makes many other game ads, but I don't even know if these even help. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if these ads are like, I don't know, good for the game or represented accurately. I mean, maybe it makes people laugh. I saw some other like really ridiculous ones too, but anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this going on like inside of the game the past few weeks, and have you guys seen some of the funny ads too going on?